Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great start of the weekend so far. And welcome to this new market update. We'll do a full take on Bitcoin. We'll talk about the market as a whole. And then I also want to talk about some altcoins that I think are interesting and I think you need to know. All right. It's a very random kind of selection of altcoins, but they're all very interesting. And I think there's opportunities, and we'll talk about those opportunities for all of them. Now, today was a very volatile day, as most of you know. There was a lot of activity, a lot of coins went up a lot as well. We made in the Signal group I have, in which I basically send trades, right? We made a lot of money as well, for example, on Jasmy, and Phantom is up a lot since our entry as well. But as you can see, just in general, a lot of volatility, a lot of coins doing well. And this is the bull market, all right? Welcome. However, at the moment, I would say the markets are not great, all right? Because what we're seeing is that Bitcoin is pulling back a little bit. And at the same point of time, and that was one of the reasons why altcoins could actually do very well, the Bitcoin dominance is going up. Found strong support here. At the same level, we hit the 10th of November. And like I said, I mean, if Bitcoin dominance is going up and Bitcoin is going down, that means that altcoins are going down even more, right? So I would say at the moment, there's not a lot of opportunities. The market is also very correlated. Ethereum and Solana are holding up relatively well compared to other altcoins. But no, right now, the main thing we're waiting for, and I do think we're getting that again soon, the main thing we're waiting for is for Bitcoin to find some support and for the Bitcoin dominance to drop down again, all right? So until then, I would stay risk off. I think that there are some good entries still to have on spot, especially now that altcoins are pulling back a little bit again. But be careful, all right? What we want to see is a bearish Bitcoin dominance and that the market is not correlated. Those are two things you really want to see. At the moment, what you can also see is that funding rates are quite elevated. Not as much as this morning, but still elevated. So what I'm personally doing is I'm placing limit orders for altcoins I like a little bit lower, like 10, 20, 30% lower based on the technicals. And I'm waiting for some sort of a flush, all right? Some sort of a spike down that the funding rate gets reset for my orders to be hit. And then usually they're in good profit. But that's the main thing I'm doing right now. I'm not taking any new big trades. I did a lot of trading today, but not at the moment. Like I said, I'm waiting for better market circumstances on the short term, which they could already be back tomorrow, right? So keep your eyes on that Bitcoin dominance here. Keep your eyes on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at support right now. If we're unable to reclaim back above this level right here at 98,000, which is the main resistance level right now on the short term, we can drop down to this level right here. Most important support levels for Bitcoin, in my eyes, are 96,800 and then 95,000. Can we drop down to both? Yes, you should be prepared for that. And until we actually either get that bullish reclaim or until we find that support with a bearish Bitcoin dominance, just be careful with altcoins. All right. After that, it's party time, and you can basically long anything. Until then, be careful. Now, I did want to talk about some altcoins. I don't think that there's any news we need to talk about at the moment. You cannot see this, I believe. Or can you see this? No, you cannot see this. Let me quickly look this up for you. Like I said, I don't think that there's any news we need to talk about at the moment. Obviously, had major news yesterday and over like from Friday to Saturday. All the news is bullish, right? So ultimately, I'm still bullish on the markets. We're just waiting for those right circumstances. Now, when we're talking about altcoins, a couple of altcoins I like. I actually quite like Ethereum here if we can break out. So that's something I think you need to keep an eye on. Optimism got a huge bullish breakout on the higher time frames. Get a drop back into 2, into 1.9. Amazing buy area. I think Beam is actually still undervalued here. Also broke above this range right here, is holding that range right now, is a gaming coin, if you like that. Probably will rally. Fetch is consolidating. I think if you buy this consolidation range, you will 100% make amazing profits when the AI narrative kicks back up again. I think Ondo is still relatively undervalued, even though for this, I would wait for a bit of a deeper pullback, but that's just me. Aptos, if we can break out above this, is very interesting. Great project as well. I think SUI is still relatively weak right now, will find support soon and will rally hard from that support. So my eyes personally are on $3, but we could theoretically also find support. Or earlier, of course, you have to wait for the volume and the momentum to kick in, but SUI is definitely a coin you need to keep your eyes on. Rune, potentially, not so much right now. Uniswap has already rallied a lot. Big pullback, obviously enter. Solana, same thing. I still think Phantom is great. Like I said, the entry we have in the Signal group is up a lot on Phantom, but if this pulls back lower, 100% would buy more. And that is about it for now. There's a lot of altcoins I'm looking at, like something like Xi has also broken out here. Something like ZK has also broken out here. So a lot of things are interesting. But those altcoins, I think, are most interesting at the moment, or are at least worth it to keep an eye on. And like I said, let's wait for those good market circumstances again and stay safe until then. All right? Please. But those are my thoughts. Have a great rest of your weekend. Take care and bye.